Hey Cardinals, I'm Na'ma.
And I'm Alicia.
And we're here for Cardinal News Network, episode 12.
We're finally done with state testing this year, except for makeups. Thank you to students and teachers for your testing efforts this year.
There are just 39 days left this school year, and that's including weekends and time we have off from school.
Speaking of time off, next week we'll only have school on Monday and Tuesday. We'll have May 12th through May 14th off for Eid, and we'll also have May 28th and May 31st off for Memorial Day weekend.
We've got lots for you this episode, including some school sports updates, finding out what our favorite Olympic sports are, and our Student of the Month deliveries.
Let's go check it all out.
Hey guys, it's Amira, and I'm coming at you from inside the studio because as you can see, the rain can get pretty dangerous, and I don't want to end up like Gio. This crazy spring weather seems to be evening out and staying the same. Unfortunately, we'll have about a week or so where it's barely breaking 60s and is mostly cloudy. With the slight possibility of rain, let me ask you this. What goes up when the rain comes down? An umbrella! See you later!
Hey Cardinals, for this week's sports segment, we'll be heading into possibly the most anticipated live event that will go down, that went down in the history books. In my books, but not the point. That being the NFL draft, of course. As you knew, well, you probably should know. And, if you don't understand this whole segment, I'm sorry. You're going to have to get used to it. You're going to have to live with it, so sorry. But anyways, man, was that one of the better drafts in recent Lions history. I may be jinxing it, but boy, do I have high hopes for this specific draft class, as I believe the Lions absolutely nailed it off. Well, maybe the first time saying it, but probably going to regret it. Anyways, first off, they possessed the seventh pick in the draft, in the entire draft. The pick, they were able to select the best overall tackle in the entire draft. In my books, the second best rated player, offensive tackle out of Oregon, Penei Sewell. Probably should have had a drum roll there, but I missed my opportunity. But man, is this pick a very solid one, as he truly fell onto our laps. He really shouldn't have, as he was expected to get picked up by the Bengals to protect the former number one overall pick, Joe Burrow, of course, who absolutely got obliterated last year, regarding sack totals. They absurdly picked up LSU wide receiver Jamar Chase. Don't get me wrong, he's not a bad player. He's not a bad player. He wasn't a horrible selection, but in advance, rest in peace, Joe Burrow. His own line is iffy for sure. I must say that, but anyways, Penei will be the cornerstone of this franchise for sure. I just absolutely love the pick to reassure that old line with Taylor Decker, possibly at right tackle. That was a slight voice crack there, but a big B can move up to that right guard position. If not, a guy like Logan Sternberg can come off at the right guard as well, and he's coming off his rookie year. We know Frank Ragnow was established at the center position. We all got that. And a guy like Jonah Jackson, who has played really well his rookie year, can fill up that left guard spot for sure. Penei can take up that left tackle spot. But man, the amount of untapped potential that this guy has is truly unreal. He's just a very raw prospect who has so much to learn. And he has great mentors to learn off of. To conclude this segment, Brad Holmes, we trust. And do you believe Penei was a correct pick? Hey Cardinals, it is me again, yeah. I probably already annoyed the heck out of you in that first sports segment, but not the point. We will be heading into school sports this time. That being baseball first, who unfortunately lost to Monroe last week, but had another strong outing by guess who? Yes, the Ochoas. Their next game is Thursday, May 14th at home versus against Wyandotte. That will be a pretty good matchup to see what happens there. Up next, softball, who were absolutely dominant yesterday. They were lights out. They held 0 runs, and they scored a total of 13 runs. They were 13-0. They were unfortunately rained out, and will continue on Monday to hopefully go for a win. Probably will. Hopefully I didn't just jinx that, but we're hoping for that. Next up, the track boys beat Riverside and absolutely, well, let me just say, lost to Pierce. The girls lost 2 close meets to both teams. And Coach Elliott is certainly proud of the 4x100 teams on both boys and girls, and as well as the running efforts from Enis de Jaime Saucedo, Raimundo Garcia, and Alicia Rosas. I will not include myself in that list since I ran the mile and absolutely nearly almost died on the spot. But that's not the point. They run on Wednesday at home against OW Best, and we'll wrap up the season 1 week from today, actually, at least at the league meet, also at home as well, as it always is. That will wrap up this week's school sports segments.
Hey everybody, it's me, Katie. Now, for this week's question, we have, what's your favorite Olympic sport? Now, this is going to have something to do with our May advisory activities. Now, my favorite Olympian sport is gymnastics. Now, let's go check out what everybody else's favorite sport for Olympic is.
My favorite Olympic sport is figure skating.
My favorite Olympic sport would probably be swimming.
My favorite Olympic sport is ice hockey.
My favorite Olympic sport is gymnastics.
My favorite Olympic sport is figure skating.
Swimming.
Hey, Strong Middle School, it's Mr. Maxwell here to tell you about my favorite Olympic sport, which happens to also be my favorite sport of all time. Baseball.
My favorite Olympic sport is archery.
I would say that my favorite Olympic sport would most likely have to be football. What do you mean it's not a sport? Well, anyways, definitely knew it was not an Olympic sport, so I'm gonna have to go with rugby. It's the closest thing to football, of course. Haven't watched a single game, but it seems fun to watch.
Hey guys, it's Fatima. This week I'm going to be introducing the students of the month, so let's get to it.
What's your name?
Anise.
What grade are you in?
6th.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Vanilla.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
And what's your favorite game to play? What's your favorite sport?
Soccer.
Congrats! Tell us who you are.
Natalie Ortega,
What grade are you in?
7th grade.
And what's your favorite ice cream?
Strawberry cheesecake.
What's your favorite sport?
Volleyball.
And what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Congrats!
Thank you.
What's your name?
Alexander Cabanas.
What grade are you in?
7.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Vanilla.
Favorite color?
Blue.
Your favorite sport?
Golf.
Congrats! Tell us who you are.
I'm Adam Zaid.
What grade are you in?
8th grade.
What's your favorite color?
Orange.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Vanilla.
And what's your favorite game to play?
I don't know.
You don't have a favorite game? All right. Good job. Congrats.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Hello, Cardinals. How's it going? So
Hello! This week's episode is brought to you by Spell Right Dictionary Services. Can't spell it? Don't know well it. Text the 411 and send the message, "You put a spell on me." Day or night, we can fix all of your spelling issues. Got another letter from a fan. Dear Grammar Police, it's Teacher Appreciation Week. I want to thank my teacher, but before I do, I need some advice. It might be a math class. Do teachers really like coffee mugs? What's a good gift for a teacher? Oh, Lord. Thanks for your help. I don't want to look dumb to my teachers. Oops, too late. Thanks, Frank. I don't even know what this is. Well, Frank, spell check would really help if you don't want to look dumb. You might want to make the spell check your best buddy. You cannot have spelling mistakes everywhere in your writing. It drives people crazy. They start to not only think you're not real bright upstairs, but they get disgusted and stop reading after a while. No one wants to figure out your puzzle. I also would like to know, Frank, where did you learn to speak fluent bingo as a second language? I didn't know that was even a second language offered or at our school, but you've mastered it. You're fluent. Before is actually the word before. Use the word. We speak English at school, and in assignments and in emails to our teachers, English. We use English, not bingo. We're having a conversation, not a text message. It is not a conversation between friends. That's why you don't have the Grammar Police's texting info. You can't call me and you can't text me. I couldn't take all the mistakes. So write your words out. Don't use numbers instead. Use your numbers in math class. Definite place to use them. You might use your math in STEAM. It might come up in social studies, science. It might show up somewhere. But when you're writing out messages, spell it out. Don't use the numbers. Hopefully, your teachers didn't pass out with that one. Hopefully, you have thanked your teacher. If you haven't, I suggest you do it right now before this segment is over. I'll wait. Thank you, strong teachers. You are an amazing group of people. And if the Grammar Police can't correct their grammar, no one can.
Hey guys, I'm Camilla, and for this week's broadcast, one of the feature questions is, would you rather live underwater or in outer space? Now, I would rather live underwater, but let's go see what the rest have to say.
I would rather live in the ocean because After watching Interstellar, I'm low-key scared of space. And if I ever get hungry in the sea, I could just like kill the fish and just eat them.
I would rather live on the bottom of the ocean.
So, would I rather live in the ocean or space? I would rather live in the ocean, so I would be able to see all the fishes.
The bottom of the ocean.
Why?
Because you won't be able to breathe in outer space.
If I could live in space or in the ocean, I would rather live in space.
I would rather live on the moon.
I think I would most likely want to live in the ocean for sure. With my man SpongeBob, of course. If to rent his house, if not, I have Patrick for backup, for solid backup. I feel like in space, of course, Neil Armstrong is there, but he's pretty boring. So, I would go with the ocean for sure.
Happy birthday, Miss Tomalenko.
Happy birthday, Miss Tomalenko.
Happy birthday, Miss Tomalenko. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Happy birthday, Miss Tomalenko. One thing that is really awesome about you is you're awesome at cooking, and your pizza makes me really, really hungry.
Happy birthday, Miss Tomalenko. Also, thank you. Thank you for joining us in Journalism Club and dealing with our absolute craziness all the time. We must appreciate that. And again, happy birthday. Well, come on, guys. You really thought that was going to be the end of the broadcast? We do this every week. Come on, man. You guys know better. Anyways, of course, you guys do know we make mistakes. Clear mistakes at times. I'm here to introduce them. Probably shouldn't have said that. But that's a mistake right there. Anyways, let's move on to some of the bloopers in this week's broadcast.
Weekends and time we have off of... I missed my line, shoot!
Hopefully that wasn't as boring as the last one. And oh my god, did it not focus?